Xenophobia is something that immigrants and others who move within the country experience every day in various forms, sometimes very violent forms.
Government reaction to xenophobic violence in South Africa, we all know, has been clearly denied. Right? Authorities from almost all different departments clearly say this is not xenophobic violence. We hear that from SEPs, we hear that from ANC officials, we hear that from Durko frequently. We also know that there's a bit of paranoia that seems to be happening now within government, where we hear of attempts at regime change, for example, and an unwillingness to face the facts of what is actually happening on the ground in South Africa. Currently, of course, things are more tense. We know the South African government is under intense pressure from the Nigerian government and the African Union after recent events.
Together with the points about the failure of nation states who have been co-opted in the free flow of goods. We have borders for humanity and for humans, but goods have never been more possible to be moving in the world and with greater exploitation. So I think those are, I think this distinction with refugee, asylum, economic migrants it's critically about vulnerability, poor people, black people. And I do think that point was made really clearly, that this is a clear racist movement which has its roots in colonization, and we still haven't dealt with that. Instead, we've got a new form that is perpetuating it at a much worse state that we're in, with very little no ideology to counter it.
The struggle to be able to move freely was the cornerstone of all ideas of African emancipation. Both under slavery, under apartheid, the past laws and all that, forced migration, that in our history, the only way we have been able to move has been somewhat through forced migration. And we cannot move freely. So if we're serious about an Africa-centered immigration policy, for sure it has to, mobility, the freedom of mobility should be at its core. But how do you move freely in a world in which the others don't want you, as we know? They don't want you.